got up, about to get ready for work. All right, I'm gonna talk some about right quick. But first, on a little side note, I want LeBron James for putting together that. Shout out to LeBron James. I know I'm hard on LeBron James when it comes to basketball, certain situations. But as far as LeBron, it seemed to be some discrepancies going on with Anthony Joshua. Now, I was sent an article. Well, actually, I was sent the link to buy tickets for Anthony Joshua, Alexander Povetkin. Now, keep in mind, Eddie Hearn been sitting up telling people that Anthony Joshua sells out arenas. Hey, what's up, Joe? Like, check this out. Eddie Hearn telling us for the longest that Anthony Joshua sells out stadiums in less than 12 minutes. Well, there's plenty of tickets available for Anthony Joshua, Alexander Povetkin, and the tickets been on sale for at least a week, and the event is far from being sold out. Eddie Hearn is a scam artist. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I keep telling you, Eddie Hearn is a fucking liar. There's plenty of tickets left for Anthony Joshua, Alexander Povetkin. He didn't sell that out. He didn't sell that fight out in 11 minutes. Eddie Hearn, what he does is he just puts out bullshit on a microphone and he expects us to believe it. And it's supposed to be the truth because he said so. He has that typical, well, you know what type of mentality I'm trying to say he has. Fight far from being sold out. Now I just dropped a video about it on my other channel, my original channel. I'm gonna drop the video on this channel too. Hey, what's telling y'all, man, it's a lie about Anthony Joshua. Just like I told y'all, Anthony Joshua do not make no 20 million per fight because I ran the numbers. And you still got people coming on my channel saying that AJ didn't turn down $50 million. Yes, he did. Go to StubHub, UK, and you'll see there's plenty of tickets available for that fight. Like I said, this is the shit Eddie Hearn tells us. So that people was just in high demand see Anthony Joshua. The dude is a liar. Just like the zone, to me, probably is gonna be a flop because he still ain't what you call marquee names. He didn't get Spence, he didn't get the Chalos, he didn't get none of those guys. He sent all those dudes off for shit and they turned him down. Like I said, he comes here and he feeds you bullshit, and then the people in the UK they follow what he says. Well, look what. Dude, this is happening because Eddie Hearn says it. It's not true, y'all. And that's why I put that video out. I'll put it on my main channel and I'm gonna put it on this channel, so those UK fans can be even more upset. And they see the truth that Eddie Hearn sabotaged a potential fight with Deontay Wilder, him and AJ. And it's their fault that this fight didn't happen. Just like all of a sudden Eddie Hearn came with that offer to fight Dillian White, because what it is, they don't want Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury and beat Tyson Fury, because I keep telling you, if he beats Tyson Fury, his stature goes up a lot. His stock rises dramatically. Keep in mind, AJ never fought Tyson Fury, who was the real champ. AJ fans love to tell you how he has 3 belts, but they forget to tell you how he won those belts. They were all vacant, and he fought people. Yeah, that's what he not telling people. And the fans fail to realize that. Anthony Joshua never fought Tyson Fury to become undisputed. So that's what I don't understand when the fans keep hollering about, look what he did in just 20 fights. Well, it was opportunity in Eddie Hearn. It wasn't because he went in there and it just plowed down everybody. He didn't beat Tyson Fury. So it would mean more if Deontay Wilder fights Tyson Fury and beats him. Keep in mind, Tyson Fury hasn't been beaten in the ring. Nobody's beat Tyson Fury in the ring. He lost his belts outside of the ring. So who would look even better winning that fight? Deontay Wilder, if he fought Tyson Fury and beat him and knocked him out, or AJ? If AJ fought Tyson Fury, you could say, yeah, well, I fought the guy and all. And so it would give them an excuse to further try to freeze Deontay Wilder out and further blackball him and give him another low ball offer. Yeah. Who the fuck do these dudes think they be talking to, man? Like I said, a lot of these people don't understand how boxing works and shit, and they be trying to tell you shit. Fury. They just don't want him to fight Tyson Fury first. They know if he fights Tyson Fury in Vegas or Los Angeles, more than likely I'll be there. I'm hoping that they go for Las Vegas because I think Deontay Wilder, if it's going to be a pay-per-view fight, he needs to make his pay-per-view debut in Las Vegas. And then that's another reason why I feel like a Tyson Fury fight need to be on pay-per-view also. So we can put the numbers together. So once again, we can compare that to AJ's live gate. And then once again, we have a fair negotiation. Because like I said before, Eddie Hearn lied and lied and lied. He said nobody knows who Deontay Wilder is. But yet Deontay Wilder continues to draw better TV numbers than AJ. Keep in mind, Carissa Shields last, you know what I'm saying? Last TV outing did better ratings than Anthony Joshua. Professional fights in did better numbers on TV than Anthony Joshua. This so-called popular, everybody knows who he is, except when he comes to the stage. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think AJ was embarrassed by that because people really didn't know who he was. They probably thought he was just some tall bodybuilder or some shit like that. Yeah, people got to stop taking the bait. And then for real, Eddie Hearn then been caught in lie after lie. Real talk. He continues to lie, and he gonna lie some more. So I need for him to explain why is there still plenty of tickets available for that fight. What's up? Like I said, go on the StubHub website. Look at Hearn, guaranteed it would. And I'm gonna ask him about that when I see him. Like I said, Eddie Hearn will be coming to the West Coast pretty soon. So if I'm in Los Angeles, I'm gonna find out where Eddie Hearn is and I'm gonna catch him. Because guys, these other guys, they need to step aside, man. They're gonna sit up here and ask Eddie Hearn the questions that he wants to be asked, and he's gonna dictate to you what type of questions you can ask him. Then those type of dudes, they can be pushed to the side. You guys see what I did on Saturday. You know, fight day, fight weekend. I caught Dan Rafael. You asked them uncomfortable questions. You asked them important questions pertaining to fighting. Like Stephen Espinosa, I asked him real questions. Because I'm going to tell you something. The new media movement is really more about boxing. You know what I'm saying? And protecting these boxers. You know, cause I'm gonna tell you right now, to a certain degree, I don't care what a boxer is doing outside of boxing. I don't care who these dudes are sleeping with. I don't care about none of that shit. All people really want to know is, you know what I'm saying, when you fighting this dude, why ain't you fighting that dude? And what's preventing you from fighting this dude next? Like I said, I don't care about DB cases. I don't care about other shit like that. All I really want to do is get the fighters to feel comfortable with talking to guys like me. What's up, Jamal? Because, and I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these boxers, they feel comfortable talking to guys like me and Cali Enigma and Fred from Barbershop Conversation. Real talk. The suits are out. The dress shoes are out. The Jordans, you know what I'm saying, and the fly t-shirts and the MCM backpacks is in. You know, if you seen how I was dressed like how those dudes dress. I was looking fly, had on the Jordans, had on the champion t-shirt. Well, I had to change clothes because I wore my Dante's Boxing Nation shirt to the fight. But, you know, I was looking fly, and that's what these guys want to see. They want to see dudes that relate to them. Yeah, what up, Callie? See, I was telling these dudes, that's what people want to see in the new media. These fighters want to talk to dudes like me and Callie. They tired of talking to these Raheem niggas. For real. They tired of talking to these damn Rafael dudes. They want to talk to dudes they actually can relate to, that share the same taste in music and interests outside of boxing. These dudes was walking up talking to Callie with ease and me. Hey, what up, 7-8? What up, Craig? Like I said, man, people tired of seeing these handkerchief head niggas, man, and these suit tie wearing niggas, man. They don't trust these motherfuckers no more. Like I said, man, I was dressed just as good as the rappers, if not better. So, and they saw that, and they wanted to see that shit. These dudes want to talk to guys like me and Callie and 7-8. By the way, I got Jared Hurd's manager's number. So I'm going to set up some interviews with 7-8. That's what people don't know. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, Craig. And it was funny. Me and Callie had this set up from the gate. As soon as I touched down in LA, you know what I'm saying? But me and Callie know where they be at every PBC fight. So, you know what I'm saying? I hit Callie. I told Callie I'm going to make a couple of runs and shit. And then this is where they be at. Callie showed up. Fred was there. So I told Callie what to do. And then, you know what I'm saying, the camera started rolling. You know, the funny part about it, we only got one camera and we only could get so much footage. We could have got more than that. See, that's what I'm saying. These dudes feel comfortable talking to us. Like I say, we finna push all these Steve Kims, fake ass Michael Montero out. Like I said, the press credentials are coming. It's gonna be to the fact we ain't even gonna need the shit. Cause I told you I know what to do. Yeah, so when Callie got there, you know what I'm saying, I talked to Callie, and like I said, we only had one camera between us. You know what I'm saying? He had basically his camera was two between us. They was everywhere. Well, what else is new? What else is new? So like I said, so that's what I'm saying. Me and Callie was getting information. I got well, I could have got Devin Haney's father's number and Devin Haney, but the dude rushed him out of the arena so quick I couldn't get it. But I told him I'd catch him in Las Vegas. Keep in mind, Devin Haney's dad and Devin Haney is from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So they instantly gave me access. So they said the next time I come to Vegas, catch him. What happened was I'm at the bottom of the basement at the Staples Center. So, you know, in them damn basketball arenas, you can't get like a signal everywhere. So I couldn't even lock their phone number in and shit. I was mad as fuck. So like I said, I got a lot of shined up. Like on Friday, I'm going to Sacramento. I'm gonna go to Darren's pro fight debut. So I'm gonna cover that. So then I got some shit coming up with Kareem Mayfield. You know, he putting together a couple of cards. He gonna be fighting. The LDBC is in full effect. I'm in full effect. Cali is in full effect. You know what I'm saying? I seen everybody. I hooked up with Ego. Like I keep telling you, people scared of the new media because like we're bringing something to these fighters they never seen before. Coolness, flyness, stability. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm not worried about Black China, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. I don't. Like, because they saw I was a cool dude. His manager, like I said, I pushed him like I had some sister. Hey man, I want to talk to Jared Hearn. And I was like, you know, I want to talk to the champ right quick. And he was like, all right, well, we finna get out of here. Yeah, can you walk and talk? I said, that's what I specialize in doing. I've been running and talking, you know, from the getting away from the Oakland PD pretty much all my life. So I know how to run and shit. Trust me. After the interview was over, we met up at, you know, the hotel where all the fighters stay at and got his number. So like I said, this shit finna start jumping off. You can start seeing interviews with a lot of these fighters. You know, we setting it up. We setting it up right now. Podcast, whatever you want to call it. We setting shit up. So I just want to tell y'all, stay tuned. You know, for real. Don't worry about what people saying about us. You know, all these fake LDBC beefs and all that shit. Like I said, and I'm gonna address this and I'll say this right now. I don't give a fuck about no T Street controversy. T Street controversy is old news. T Street controversy, I ain't worried about why is everybody fucking with T Street. Look, I wish T Street controversy the best of luck. I ain't gonna go in on him because he was sick of shit. He was in a coma, but him mentioning the LDBC and trying to talk about our content, see, that's the problem. We getting the views. He's saying that we're breeding. Nah, we ain't breeding. Nah, we the realists. Because we talking about all aspects of boxing. The problem is people don't want to talk about the racial aspect that go on in boxing, and we do. Because people scared of that. Because a lot of blacks and a lot of, you know, other people want to dismiss racism like it never existed. That's why they trying to slowly change the history books by trying to make it look like Cleopatra was pure white or more white looking than black looking and all this type of shit. Because they trying to slowly change history and trying to deceive you, you know, and manipulate you. And that's what's going on. We the realists, and people scared of that. That's why all these dudes is on notice, taking a little shots at us because they scared. Because we gonna fuck around and push them out the door. That's why Steve Kim and all those dudes like fake ass Michael Montero, they worried. I saw all them dudes there. So like I said, I'm not worried about these dudes like T Street controversy. And I'm gonna say something else too. I'm gonna address this too on my channel. Ain't nobody worried about that fake ass Travis Gotti too. Travis Gotti is fake as fuck. Okay. I was in LA all weekend. Travis Gotti was nowhere to be found. Now, Travis Gotti, I got proof that the dude is a fraud. He trying to start a fake beef with the LDBC. And then I got the little emails, the little personal messages he was sending 7-8 saying that he was going to intentionally start a fake beef. So he called himself saying he gonna take us down. How you gonna take me down? That's what I don't understand. I had that nigga Travis Gotti 2 years ago ready to shut his channel down. So, real talk. I had that fake ass nigga ready to shut his channel down. First of all, Travis Gotti can't see me in no fight shit, and he definitely can't see me in no street shit, no funk shit. Okay? He can't see me in no funkin'. This is a nigga that's sub chasing. Okay, because you know what I'm saying? He trying to build up his new channel, so he call it trying to attack LDBC members, which what a lot of these dudes do. But I'm not engaging in no fucking fake beef with him, and he's sitting up calling people a bitch, but yet I'm riding all around LA. But he didn't come to the fight. But I traveled from Oakland to go to the fight, but he didn't bring his ass there. So that just goes to show you what's up with a lot of these dudes. A lot of these dudes just eating off of us. A lot of these dudes' channels and subscriptions went up just because they made a whole bunch of LDBC videos, a whole bunch of videos mentioning my name, Ticket TV, and 7-8. It's a formula. Side. I'm not worried about them niggas, and this the only time I'm gonna address that shit. The dude is fake as fuck. He faker the silicone titties. He faker than, you know what I'm saying? He faker than all that shit. The dude is a plastic ass. Travis Gotti is a plastic ass nigga. They don't get no faker than Travis Gotti. So now I'm done talking about that bitch ass nigga. And like I say that shit about, I'm scared to show my face because I showed my face when I was on my way to LA, and I showed my face when I did the video with Fred. So I don't want to hear that shit no more. Okay? So it ain't no excuses. The nigga is fake. And and funny part about it is he try to talk shit, but then he say my channel is one of his favorite channels. So that don't make no kind of sense. The dude is a fraud. Now, let's move on. But anyway, as I was saying, we got big shit lined up. Just stay tuned for real. You're going to start seeing some big time boxers on 7-8's channel. We putting that shit all together. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to start seeing the LDBC at a lot of these fights. Continue to support us. Real talk. Continue to support us. Support 7-8. Real talk. You know, like I said, I may start a super chat later on. I may start a PayPal because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna start going to as many fights as possible. Then LA to, you know, Las Vegas, I'm gonna start going all over. That fight is a month and some change away. And to be honest with you, I still don't see a buzz for it. I don't see people hardly talking about it. So it may be that people don't care about Triple G Canelo, that they just over it. I'm not really hearing nobody talking about it. To be honest with you, a lot of people think that Canelo is a cheat, and they think that Canelo's career is a little bit messed up. You know, that he has an asterisk on his career because of what happened with the clenbuterol. A lot of people think that, man. Now, do I think that? I mean, it remains to be seen. But Canelo, that's going to hunt him for the rest of his career, no matter how much people try to talk around it. Canelo, the best thing he could do is leave Golden Boy as soon as possible, because every time you look around, you having some kind of shit going on with Oscar. Just like Fred interviewed that Canelo lookalike, and he said all kind of shit about that Golden Boy had been harassing him. They was telling this man he got to cut his hair. Oscar was sending the police to harass this dude. Yeah. So, yeah, that dude, he need to leave Golden Boy as soon as possible. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna watch the Canelo Triple G fight because I cover boxing and I have to do it. But on my interest level, as far as like being excited about this fight, my interest at the very least is maybe a 6. I don't think people was that curious about this fight and they not excited about it. Who have you seen really talking about this rematch? You ain't seen too many LDBC channels talk about it for whatever reason, whether they got something against Oscar or whatever the case may be, the interest in this fight. I really don't have that much interest in this fight because I'm not a Triple G fan. My stance on Triple G remains the same. How I feel about this dude, the Triple G has continued to prove me right about who he is as a fighter, his opponent selection, and everything, the way he moves, and that he ain't really out to be the best fighter there is. He's not the greatest middleweight ever. Now all of a sudden you've been hearing rumors about him going up to 168 to fight somebody like James DeGale. Man, is you serious? Yeah. I mean, so Triple G finna fight James DeGale, a dude that got one foot into retirement. And like I said, his whole career is built off fighting dudes, who get your shoes from the back room at Foot Locker. I mean, for real, how many fucking Foot Locker managers is this dude gonna fight and then people praise this dude? This motherfucker was asked to go up one weight class and fight Andre Ward after he was the motherfucker that said we wouldn't even ask Triple G to fight Andre Ward if he wouldn't have said it. He was the one that said it. He said, I'll go up to 168 fight Andre Ward. And then the shit never happened. He the one that said that shit. So that's why everybody was fucking with him. And when we kept reminding Triple G about that, then here come his retarded fans. Oh man, leave Triple G alone. What you want him to fight out? Now keep in mind. Now you got these Lomachenko fans saying, oh, Lomachenko shouldn't have to go up 2 weight classes to fight Terrence Crawford or Manny Pacquiao. Why can't they come down? Because you guys say he the greatest fighter ever. Prove it. He made Ringo go up 2 weight classes, but now he don't have to go up 2 weight classes and fight Manny Pacquiao. I changed my whole stance. If he want to fight Manny Pacquiao, he should fight Manny Pacquiao at 147 because he did it with Ringo. He said he wasn't willing to go down to fight Ringo, but now he don't want to see. That's what I'm saying. And then the pressure on Lomachenko has jumped dramatically since Richard Schaefer got at him. And since Team Garcia said that Top Rank told them that they believe that Lomachenko will be beaten by Mikey Garcia if they fight. I believe that to the fullest. I put that out on a video, and then some of these Lomachenko fans just say some of the most stupidest shit to where you just don't even want to debate with them. I'm waiting for somebody to explain to me how does a dude that only got 13 fights in a loss and lost to a dude with double-digit losses that drives Uber and got caught stealing beer is the best fighter on the planet. Mikey Garcia destroyed Salido when they fought. Knocked him down multiple times. They can't logically explain that. This is what they try to say, Joe. Look at his resume. We looked at his resume. We looked at his fucking resume. His best fight is against a fucking 36-year-old Guillermo Rigondeaux, who actually, from what I heard, is 38. That's your best fight? And the dude you made go up 2 weight classes? Inactive Nicholas Walters. These people are making it look like Lomachenko became pro and fought top 10 pound per pound fighter after top 10 pound per pound fighter. Yeah, but he knocked him down multiple times. Keep in mind. I mean, tell the whole story. So that's what I'm saying. They making it look like Lomachenko just plowed like pound for pound fighter after pound for pound fighter, and it didn't work like that. Because if that's the case, then we could bring up your second loss. And then, not to mention, Lomachenko looked mediocre in his last fight. That's another thing. That's another thing people won't bring up. You supposed to be this sensational, unbeatable. There is no formula to beating Lomachenko, but you got put on your ass. You was getting rocked throughout the fight, and it was a life and death fight going up into the stoppage. Guys like the Norris, that was supposed to be a fight where you dominate because everybody said you was going to dominate. And then right after that fight, now all of a sudden when people do analyst work for ESPN and they ask him about moving up to 140, you heard Tim Bradley dismiss that. Oh, no, I don't think he'd go up to 140. Because when they saw what Regis Prograis was doing to that dude, they was like, nah, I don't know about that. And then, of course, you get the typical, well, what has Regis Prograis did to fight Lomachenko? That when people say that shit, they're saying basically, I'm worried about him fighting a dude like that. Lomachenko got short arms, and then he doesn't look like he can fight backwards. So if you push Lomachenko to the ropes, you can overpower him. You could hit that dude with something. And like I keep telling you, man, ain't nobody scared of Lomachenko like they make it out to be, man. I'll talk to, like I said, some of the best interviews you get is off camera. What up, JT? And I'm going to make this very clear, Joe. This is for you. I talked to Tank Davis' team. Them dudes ain't worried about Lomachenko. Lomachenko trying to get Tank now because he feel like Tank is still a little too green for him. I guarantee you in 2 years, Lomachenko ain't going to want to fight Tank. And that's why he really ain't talking about Tank now. Why he said he sort of didn't moved on. He know in 2 years Tank will be mature if he keeps his head focused. He'll be more seasoned. He'll be ready for Lomachenko. They just tried it. Lomachenko is all about timing. And let me ask y'all something. We ain't heard a peep from Lomachenko since the Mikey Garcia, Robert E. Garcia calling out Lomachenko. Why ain't Lomachenko calling out Mikey Garcia? This can't go look at the article. It's on Boxing Scene. They said out of their own fucking mouth that Top Rank told them that they're not going to more than likely make that fight because they know Mikey Garcia can beat Lomachenko. But of course, they get mad at us for reporting that shit. Now, people got mad at me for the interview that I did with Richard Schaefer. Phantom, will you cut the shit? Stop it, okay? So Mikey Garcia ain't slick. Mikey Garcia ain't a thinker in the ring. Did you not watch that fight? Did you watch Lomachenko's last fight? Lomachenko got dropped. And he was getting tagged. And he was doing his little tricks to stop Linares' momentum. I watched that fight carefully. Phantom, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Lomachenko gonna have the same outcome that Roy Jones Jr. had. He's all about reflexes. And I'm telling you, the first time when Lomachenko really get nailed, it's gonna be over for him. That's why he's hesitant to go up and wait again. When I saw the Linares fight, that was all I needed to know about Lomachenko. The first time when he get, and I'm telling you, if they fight, when Mikey Garcia, Lomachenko might win the first 3 rounds. But what's going to happen is Mikey Garcia going to start cutting off the ring, he gonna start catching Lomachenko. Mikey Garcia's footwork is better than we give him credit for, and his ring generalship is better than what we give him credit for. He figures you out. Keep in mind, Mikey Garcia said he studied a lot of Floyd Mayweather fights. Now, he doesn't fight exactly like Floyd Mayweather, but he tries to patent himself after Floyd Mayweather, being a thinking man in the ring. If I see Eddie Hearn, I'm going to go at guys like Eddie Hearn, Phantom. You got to go right at him. The same way I went at Dan Rayfield. You got to go right at Eddie Hearn. It's no reason for me to respect Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn has not showed Deontay Wilder or the people of, the good fight fans of the USA, and particularly us, the brothers in the community with some of his remarks. Now Deontay Wilder made his remark about Eddie Hearn, but Eddie Hearn's supposed to be bigger than that, saying that Deontay Wilder's like trying to be slick by calling him a country bumpkin and shit. So no, Phantom, when I see Eddie Hearn, I'm going to get right at him. Phantom, go back to my videos from 2016 when I interviewed Eddie Hearn. The first I caught his ass in a lie when he was trying to sneak and make Carl Froch versus Triple G. Guys like Eddie Hearn, I was the first one to get Eddie Hearn to admit that was supposed to be a so-called joke. Guys like Eddie Hearn, you don't show him no respect because he ain't showed us no respect. You get right at him. You have to be aggressive. The same way I did Abel Sanchez. Why am I showing Abel Sanchez respect when Abel Sanchez that made his little snide remarks about, Andre Ward and black fighters and guys like that and Triple G and, don't have to fight Chalo. You don't show those guys respect. You get right at them. The ones that's respectful, you give them respect. I don't care for Eddie Hearn and I don't care for Abel Sanchez. So when I see them motherfuckers, I'm going to get at them again. So, no, I'm not going to be respectful to Eddie Hearn. See, keep in mind, when you catch a dude outside the facility, Phantom, I can't catch Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, when he leave a facility, he lead the facilities where basically the personnel of the people that's taking care, doing the producing of the event, he leaves out that way. He don't walk through the general crowd. He walks strictly the areas where media people be at. Now, if I have a media credential, yeah, I'll get him. He on the list. Yeah, you have to. They always trip themselves up. Yeah, like I said, Phantom, I'll get him. Stephen A. Smith is on. Who else, Phantom, you want? Who else on the list? Eventually, I'll catch Stephen A. Smith. I just gotta figure out how, because he remember what Fred and Dante did to him. So Stephen A. Smith, he like, once you catch him once, he makes sure you don't catch him again. But Dan Rafael, I'm gonna leave him alone because his fat ass proved my point. Dan Rafael does that all the time. When you start asking him tough questions, he start, well, I'm not gonna answer that question. I know you ain't, fat boy. Now, it's funny. Dan Rafael is fat as fuck, though. Yeah, Dan Rafael is fat as fuck, but when they announced that the food was ready for the press, he was the first one. He was the first one in the press room where they have like the dinners at. So he moved pretty quick when they said that the food was ready to get in there and eat that food that they had for the media at the Staples Center. Dan Rafael got to be at least 4'10". He's bigger than that. Like I said, I never seen so many motherfuckers. Fuck, I never seen that type of shit. I never see the motherfucker move that fast when they said that the media dinner was ready, but he was the first one in there. But like I said, most of those people was cool though. I saw Michael Montero, I saw Steve Kim and all them people. Yeah, Mike. Dan Rafael is huge. He's huge. He's over 400 pounds. Which makes me wonder, have he ever actually been in a boxing ring before in his life? And I think not. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Phantom, it went pretty well. They've been PBC been sending me fucking email after email, so I mean, we'll see what happens. I'll cover some more fights, so I mean, it's I'll be down in LA again, but like I said, the trip was cool, man. It was a success. I did what I needed to do, and the Andre Rozier interview, that was that was some good shit. Well, Kelly, you seen up close and personal how some of these dudes see it. I proved my point, Kelly. That's what we was out there to do, and I'm glad you got a glimpse of that. And by the way, them shoes that Tank Davis had on and Adrian Broner after the fight, them motherfucking shoes was hideous. I don't care if they was Gucci. Just because the shit say Gucci don't mean the shit is fly. Look like some fake ass orthopedic Skechers and shit. That, man, it and the funny part about it was Adrian Broner shut the fuck up when he tried to say Fred was a broke nigga, and Fred said, "Man, I'm a multi-millionaire." And Fred proved it. So I mean, this shit was funny. Yeah, Callie. Maybe Callie, I'm gonna go back to doing my tutorials and show these niggas how to really dress, because in the Bay they bite off of us anyway, man. Cause some of them niggas, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the niggas, where we was at, they gold game was immaculate, man. The jewelry game was immaculate. It was just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I thought I was in a gold mine. I saw so much gold there. But they jewelry game was up to par, man. But some of these niggas, they tennis shoe game, I'm gonna have to help it with that and putting together their outfits and shit. So, like I told you, Callie, we going back to the 80s, man. We bringing the khaki pants. Well, not so the khaki pants. We bringing back the razor sharp creases. We bringing them back. So, like I said, new media is coming. Old media is out. Like I say, we bringing flyness, we bringing coolness, we bringing hipness to the media. All these handkerchief heads and these fake ass, wanna be, Dan Rather motherfuckers, they out. Well, they think because it costs $1,000 that make it hot, and that's not the case. Hey, Mike James, real talk. I could buy a fit from Walmart and put it with some Jordans and look like I'm a $1 million nigga and put the right shit with it. Yeah, Callie, his shit was blinging. We should have just walked around filming all the jewelry. We should have made a segment called Jewelry Game. Hey, we'll do that the next time, man. We'll do that next time we out there. So, Oh, I wanted to tell y'all something though. Me and Callie and my other homeboy, we gonna work on something. My homeboy Ben Saucy Boxing. Me and Callie gonna do something. So just me, Callie, and my homeboy Ben Saucy Boxing. So we gonna discuss it later on. So me and Callie got something that we just gonna do. So we gonna do our own. We gonna have our own show. So we finna like blow this shit up because the Bay was out there tough. Cali was out there. My boy Ben Saucy Boxing. Subscribe to his channel. Ego was out there. Yeah, that's what that idiot that be at the store tell you to get you to buy it. It's like what them motherfuckers used to do on cribs when they sit up there and say, "Man, you see this picture right here? I paid 20,000 for this picture. It's only 20 pictures. No, it's only 3 of these in the world. Nigga, please." No, he told you that so he could get you to buy that painting for $20,000. Trust me. After you walked out of there, he brought another one out of the 30 that he had in stock. No, he just told you that so you could pay 20 racks for it. That's the oldest trick in the book. But yeah, yeah, it was a good experience. It was a good experience. So, like I said, yeah, a lot of shit is coming up, man, for real.